Ew, with your little dick. Kadet twoja majka, nie znam. Netuka. Kurwa, so you prefer money over love? Girl, let me see your picture. I'd wanna talk to you. It's not worth it. It's not worth to talk to you. If you wanna choose love, you go choose that, okay? Money is very important, If you're beautiful, you're young, you have a good heart, you need to be sure that you find a good man who will take care of you, okay? So you don't have to go to work. Or if you do go to work, he will love you and give you money. That's all I have to say. Because if not, the boys will lie to you and tell you that they love you. But if they really love you, they have to give you money, okay? This is just my big sister advice. And that's it. I'm sorry. Skapano, okay. Kakste, lips bashli Filipinite da, slits vam Filipinite da. No go. You speak true. Thank you very much, my friend. I'm not being rude, just a question. Yeah, girl, you probably prefer love, and that is just like, honestly, Aziz, that is just a red flag. Honestly. Like, for example, I'm having a child and she's a girl. Me and my husband, we're going to be very strict with her, because we all know that she's gonna be very beautiful, half Bulgarian, half Filipino, gonna probably look like me, she's gonna look so pretty. And I don't want my child to get hurt by these men who say that they love her, but they're just going to use her, So it's just when you grow up, you understand certain things about the world and how it works. And that when you're a woman, you have to really value yourself and love yourself. And the only way that the man loves you, right, is when he invests in you. And what do I mean by invest? When he gives you his time, his money, and his promise to marry you. And those are the things that that you're with a good guy. So that's all I have to say. It's not that I love money. My husband, he is not rich. I just love security. I love knowing that I can rely on someone. You know what I mean? And that's the best thing in the world. Ropino, Wela, thank you so much. And I wish the same for you guys, Now I have to go because I have to eat something. But I just want to say before I go, oh, your pictures were amazing today, girl. Thank you so much. Agree with you, but the Balkan EU met are not so serious. It's not just the Balkan guys and the EU guys. It's every guy. Every guy right now, they're not serious. And honestly, if I'm being very honest with you, I understand men, right? Because I have a brother. When you have a brother, it's different. Like he's telling you how it is, right? Every man is not ready. They are not ready for that. So that's why you have to have different strategies. For example, with my husband, he just got out of a relationship. He was with this girl for 4.5 years. He left Bulgaria with her. You know what I mean? And she loved him a lot, right? And he loved her too. But he never married her. He never spent money on her. You know what I mean? He never wanted anything serious. And it's literally up to you. Up to you as a woman, In the beginning, maybe, for example, you're in a relationship with a guy, right? Most women, 95% of women, they want a relationship. Because you're gonna think, why should I waste my time with you? And that already ends the catch with men. Because if that's something that you want, he's not gonna give it to you. But if he meets you right and he's like, oh, she's different. She doesn't want a relationship with me. She's so cool, she doesn't give a fuck about me. Okay, I want her. You know what I mean? Men love that. Men always want to catch. Men always want to do that. Because when you do that route, then he sees you as different. This is what happened with me and Ivan. You know, it wasn't anything serious. It's not because I'm pretty, he likes me or something like that. He's from Teranik, he's Bulgarian, you know. They don't want to marry. Here in Bulgaria, actually, I've noticed most men, they like to be like long-term relationship. How to say, like a boyfriend and girlfriend, and they have a kids together, they buy a house together, but they're never gonna get married. You know? And it's the same for him. But what made him change, which I want to teach you guys before I go, because I really have to go, I'm gonna go in 2 minutes, is that you have the power as a woman always. And it doesn't matter what you look like, it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter, right? It's just knowing your value. How can a man see that if you don't see it in yourself? And that's literally it. That's why I'm always saying, Здравейте кучка, Здравейте кучки, and people are getting mad at me. But I feel like when you apply this principle of being like a kuchka, right? Like a real kuchka, you get everything in life. If you're being too good, too nice, it won't get you anything. And that's it. If you want a serious relationship with a man, you want these things. You have to be honest. And that's it. You can really get it. Like, I don't know. For that, I'm happy with my husband. And believe me, if you know my husband, he's not the type of person at all, right? Who's gonna marry someone, who's gonna give money to his girlfriend, to make the girlfriend stay at home and not work. He's like the other Bulgarians, in the relationships. It's very fair. 50-50. I go to work, you go to work, you do the house, I do this. But no, he's literally doing everything and I am just at home. And why is that? Because I ask for it, you know. So that's what I'm saying with you guys. It's not that you want money. It's you want security. And if a man really loves you, I'm gonna say it for the last time, right? For the last time. He has to give you money. This is how it is. You know? You're a woman, you're so valuable, you gotta understand that. And actually, wait, let me read the comments now, sorry. Не разбирам, oh my god, nobody understands. But yeah, извинявай, аз говори на английски, много бързо. Аз говори, literally nobody understood. But anyway, говори български. Педерас, oh my god. Добре. Мама ти е бабутка, ела да си излеза спермата. Добре. Давейде гучка. Говори на български, окей. We understood. Разбираме те 100%. Okay, благодаря. I know English. Yeah, I'm gonna go as готова моя лайв след 4 минути, защото аз съм много гладна. И сега аз говоря само на английски. Извинява, ако не разбирам. But like, it's the vibe. It's the vibes. So yeah, girls, just be careful and value yourself, right? And really love yourself. There are a lot of good guys out there who can take care of you and love you and marry you and give you money. You know, you just have to ask the universe. Don't be afraid to ask. Because most girls are afraid to ask for more. That's why they never get anything in life. So if you can learn something from me, right? And if you understand English, you have to ask more from life. Don't listen to your friends. Especially other girls, they're gonna tell you, yeah, he's a good guy. No, he's not. You would know. And don't settle for anything less. Your standards have to be extremely high. Your standards have to be extremely high. Because you're a woman, you're so valuable, okay? That's what I'm trying to say for all these girls. Thank you so much for the gift. You know, because most men, I'm telling you, these guys will just lie to you. They will say they love you, but if they really love you, they're going to give you money. They're going to marry you. You know what I mean? That's why you really have to be a bitch. Like this whole kuchki thing, this whole kuchka thing, like people get offended when I say it, but it's actually deeper than that. I want to teach you this lifestyle. Cause a bitch is someone who gets what she wants. She doesn't care. And you should be the same. You should be the same. Just learn these principles, okay? And honestly, it's not about what you look like. What you look like can only go so far. It's what's inside of you. That, really, it's true. I'm telling you right now. One day we are going to be old. Like, my friends are like 70 years old. My friends is like 80 years old, you know, the babas. But I don't see them as old. I see them everlasting, forever young, forever good.